Hi, good evening. This is Binat-e-Kauser, and if you are a new student who is just planning to come to Pavia, Italy, so this video is for you. I get some requests to make a video about some particular questions. I will try to focus on those, and also I'll try to cover the other things as well. So today is a very good evening here after the rain, but this year Europe saw tremendous heat. So this is one of the most peaceful area in Pavia, the riverside. I'll be heading towards that. And so the first question was that how safe a girl is in Italy. So obviously the question is from some Asian mother. So I rate it as 9 out of 10, and it's very safe to go out, to walk, and even to go out with friends if you have good friends. I mean, you have to be good enough in choosing your friends and making your company, and so it's okay. But at some places also there is a snatching in the stations, in railway stations, in metro stations, sometime when you're coming at airport. So that's why I rate it as 9 out of 10. And also, if you are new and you're coming here sometime, the people will try to make advantage out of you, obviously in terms of money, if they are not having a scholarship. So you have to be independent in your even little decisions. For example, you wanted to come from airport to some particular city, it's quite easy. Here the metro system and the bus system is okay. Just be careful that after 12 there will not be any trains. So 12 to 3 there won't be any trains, I mean in Italy, and at 3 again there will be trains. So instead of staying at the train station, it is better for you to stay in the airport. It's much safer. All right. So this answers the first question. The second was, what about the accent? Or is the English their first language? Not at all. And if your child is coming for undergraduate, for example, MBBS, it is going to be quite challenging for her or him to sit in the class and to take the lectures, because also the many professors, they do not know how to speak English. Also, you can imagine from my accent, I'm a PhD student, but also my accent has been deformed. So the for undergraduate and master students, it is compulsory to learn the Italian language as well. For us, for the PhD, it's not compulsory, but for the master students and for the bachelor students, it's quite compulsory to learn the language. So it is going to be challenging. So do not worry about the accent, and because your accent is good enough if you're coming from Asia, particularly if you're coming from India, Pakistan or Bangladesh or even Sri Lanka, your accent is good. All right. But still, sometimes we speak in English very fast. So the Italian do not understand. So you have to speak slowly and wait for their answer. Once they answer you, then you can start up the next conversation, because I know this that we are in the habit of that, just keep on saying, and we think that the other person is also in the same emotion in listening, and it's not correct at all. You have to wait. You have to wait for the response, and be focused that what you are trying to convey, they're able to understand. You can see very, very beautiful evening actually. In a while, in 15 minutes, it will be evening. So I'll try to cover it quickly. So you don't have to worry about the accent, but you have to worry about the adaptation of the accent, and you can tune your accent a little bit, as you can hear from me, my English. I mean, I also been brought up by learning the UK accent or British English, but after 3 years it has been deformed. And so it shows two things: that the one, that I have been integrated into the culture, and you have to do that. And so it's you can see a very, very beautiful river over here. It's wonderful. It's wonderful evening here. Okay, so that makes my second point. That what about the accent? So you have to struggle hard to learn the Italian, and to try to make them understand your language. And is there any racism or no? This is also a very normal question. I would say, do we oftenly judge the racism on base of color, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth, that the racism is always on the base of color. But sometime, for example, if we go to someone's house, there are some customs that we have to follow. For example, if we are going to someone's house and they want us to take out our shoes before getting into their house, so we will do that, right? But sometimes it happens that we are coming here and we are becoming very rigid in our customs, and we do not want to adapt, or at least respect for their customs. So if they see you as being very rigid and not respecting them for their customs, you will face the discrimination. You can say the discrimination, or you can say whatever you want, but they're right in that sense, and they can do that. It is not a problem. All right. So there is no discrimination, but if you are trying to be very, very rigid, there you will face a kind of social discrimination. I mean, they will start avoiding you, and why not? It's beautiful. And why not? If you are not respecting them, and you're expecting from them that they should respect you, it's not so. The next question was, what about the fee? And so the students who are coming from the third world countries, there is not really any fee. You don't have to pay really any fee, but you can bring your easy or your financial condition, and which is usually less. And so you have to pay, for instance, per year 150 euros. So 150 euros you can convert in your own currency, that how much you have to pay. And once you are here, if you get the good scores, and if you get good scores, you can also get some good scholarship, and a meal as well. And here it is EDZU that pay you the scholarship, and you can also enjoy the the beauty. And so they pay you, for instance, if you are a winner as a bachelor student or master student for the scholarship, they are going to pay you approximately 10,000 euro per year. They will pay you in two installments, and or 8,000 or 10,000, I'm not sure. And also they are going to give you a Mensa card, a food card for instance, where you can have a free meal, and it has all the options. It has vegetarian and also the meat options. Obviously, if you're looking for halal and this and that, you have to be a little bit adaptive. I mean, you can switch to vegetarian if you're not finding any halal meal there. Sometimes I saw people very rigid for eating their own food. I mean, it's all right. Once a week or twice a week, you can wish to, and you can eat, you can cook, and you can have it. But maybe daily it won't be possible. Also, it is not advisable. I mean, you can shift to fruits, veggies, all right. And sometimes I saw people coming out and they start just cooking at 11 p.m. I mean, and there are a lot of spices, and here the people can complain about that. You have to be careful that either what is the time at what time you are cooking, right? Is the same, that you have to respect their culture because you are coming here. So once you are coming here, you have to respect whatever their customs are, right? So the money is not really a problem, and if you get the EDZU scholarship, and you will also get the dormitory or the collegio, and there you can stay as a normal person, right? All right. The next question is that what about friends, and or how a girl can survive here? As long as I saw girls struggling when they stuck in their own community, because they're in their own community, they face the racism, or they will tease you as if they are doing in their own country. So my advice is that try to make the other friends as well. Try to make the friends from Italy, from Russia, China, other countries, Egypt. There are a lot of Arabs, and just do not stuck to one community or one people. I mean, there are very good people in that community as well. I don't mean it that there are bad people, but still you need to choose which friends are good for you. So if you will find the friends from the different community, you will be in a good position. I mean, if you are an isolated person, it's up to you, and but it's hard to stay away from home and being isolated. Sometimes it can put some pressure in your mind. So also there are the other things that I oftenly noticed: many people talking while turning on the speakers, and you do not know how the other people are looking at you, and you have to be respectful when we live in a dormitory, or even we live in the houses. We have to be respectful for the other people as well, because if they are I mean, if you are talking on a phone, you are living in a sharing, for example, and you are talking on a phone, and you don't care about the other person, either she or he wanted to have a sleep or what. So the only point is that we need to integrate into the community as well, and we need to adapt as a whole their customs. Not everything. I mean, if there would be some girls who wear the hijab, and it's all right, because there are a lot of Arabs as well, and so there is no discrimination. But again, I would say that you should be moderate enough. You shouldn't be you shouldn't be looking like an extremist, that you are very rigid in your own. If you are very rigid in your personality, in anything, you're going to stay alone, and you're not going to find a single person. And also, if you're not going to find a single person, the same thing will happen in your classrooms as well. Okay. So I think the other question was that how about the transport system, particularly in Pavia. You can get in 25 euro for the whole year a pass, and that bring you from anywhere from the Pavia to the university, also to the outskirts of Pavia. So the passes are always there from city to city in Italy. And this is Ticino, beautiful Ticino. और ये जगह बहुत ही खूबसूरत है. And in the evening and in the mornings, in the summer, I mean, it's quite hot. You can see this time the water is less. So if you have any other particular question, you are free to ask, and I'll try to make more videos on what you need to bring while coming to abroad. And also I mean, it's a journey. Take it as a journey. Don't expect the things as of your home. Maybe you have been pampered a lot, but here it's you, and it's your choice. If you are strong enough to come out, and then you should choose it, or in the other way, you can stay there. And what about studies? Studies good. Studies overall, it's good. I rate it as 7 out of 10. I mean, I like the undergraduate and master in my own country more rather than here. Here you have unlimited attempts to do an exam. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, okay, this is a free word, but how much free? That you are not asking a kid that when you are going to pass it. So I would like to end this video. It is quite big. It's 17 minutes with some pieces of poetry. That हुई है शाम आँखों में बस गया है तू, हुई है शाम आँखों में बस गया है तू, कहाँ गया है मेरे शहर के मुसाफिर तू, हुई है शाम आँखों में बस गया है तू, कहाँ गया है मेरे शहर के मुसाफिर तू, और बहुत उदास है एक शख्स तेरे जाने से, जो हो सके तो चला आ उसकी खातिर तू. Keep your hobby as well with you. It is the part of you. And bye bye. You can write to me. Take good care of yourself.